So sorry that took so long. I ended up having some issues that y'all don't want to know about. So.
You being here, not some fortunate coincidence, I take it.
Your powers of deduction seem to have waned not one bit. I'm happy. I came here for Dettlaff. I fear he's become entangled, landed himself in serious trouble.
So that's...
He reminds me of Count Olaf.
He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Dettlaff, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once in the street had offered Dettlaff an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Dettlaff found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders it so difficult to classify. Dettlaff's trump card is his herd instinct. His tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him. Immensely.
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Dettlaff doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted, and venting his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
Gotta find him, before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Dettlaff is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
Hey. Oops. Is there stuff up there? There's stuff up there. No, don't go down. Get the note. People who played in the, well, played in the warehouse. Okay. So we're level 39. Let's see what quests we have. There is one here. There's a ton of quests there. I know there's a few new mechanics here that I don't want to miss out, so we'll do some of the quests.
We must allow the Witcher to ply his trade.
Eh? Stuck. Oh.
Night, love, and wine council, no?
What's this? Messenger?
Sir! A letter for you, sir!
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
Here. And thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of
Letter
service
says
again.
postage paid, so get lost. That's kind of mean.
Dearest.
I suspect weighty affairs, rather than merely the wine festival, have drawn you to Toussaint. Perhaps you'll find time to probe a certain matter in spite of this. I recently came across the mention of one Professor Moreau,
Here we go.
a scholar in Beauclair, who conducted research into Witcher mutations. Though the details are rather murky, as is the location of the scholar's laboratory, his journal could contain more information. It lies buried with him in his tomb. I enclose a map I found in the book I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless.
Ooh, let's do this first.
I felt this matter could prove of some importance to you. Thus I dispatched this letter without delay. Whatever you decide, please take exceedingly good care of yourself. Your Yen.
professor who studied Witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
Yes, this one for sure. Level is this one? Only level 35, so yeah, we're gonna do this one first. Whee! I swear I heard a pig. But I do not see a pig. Run, run, run.
I see.
One false move and you will regret it.
Sir, come to me.
Jacket.
My eyes were not deceived. Yet so far south. You, sir, of all folk in all your fame.
Me, south, in all my fame.
Oh, I've heard so much. Why, when Master Dandelion tarried in Beauclair, not a day passed without him baying out a ballad in admiration of your deeds.
Yeah, unwelcome little habit of his. But, what can I do for you?
You see, my betrothed, Francois Le Goff.
Hey,
vowed
Braxa!
in my honor
Not
to
too
be
bad,
the
how are
head
you?
Of the horrid beast they call Gretore.
Couldn't have gotten you a bouquet, some sweets in a bag?
Witcher, sir, you jest. A love most true demands proof
That's
of
good.
heroic deeds dedicated to the heart's captor. But alas, Francois has been gone a fortnight. Thus I must plead with you to see what's become of him. Could you? Would you?
I mean, today's a lot better than yesterday. And we're currently looking into fast-tracking my long-term plans, which is kind of nice. So, we'll see how that goes in the next few months.
Rarely my wont to turn down a damsel in distress. Even less so when there's a prize involved.
Ah, naturally. Why, you, sir, are
Possibly
no
going to be out of
lieutenant,
work next
kinsman,
week,
an
so
expert. How much would you need? Yes, that amount I am prepared to
cool.
pay.
Do my damnedest to get your fiancé back safe and sound.
We finished the main story of this and Hearts of
Telling me where to
Stone.
look for him.
I forget you come from afar and do not know our land. They say Gretore has its lair in the caves at the foot of the Gorgon Hills.
That close to the city? Telling me no bold souls have ventured out to defeat the beast?
Quite the contrary. Plenty have, but none's returned. My concern is well founded.
I see. All right. High time I set off.
So yeah, we're now working on Blood and Wine.
Banquets and wine are rather suited.
No, I didn't want to do that quest. Stop. Apparently there's another quest here.
Whose notion of order is this? Why doesn't
Oh
someone
my.
do something?
What's this about?
The notice, is that it? Are you a Witcher, Master?
I am. Don't think I've seen your notice, though.
Not to fret. I shall tell you, and perhaps you'd care to help. Not free of charge, naturally. The din at the city cemetery. That's my grief. Screaming and clattering fill the air at night. A man can't get a lick of sleep. It all began on the day of Saint Zoltan's remembrance. I recall it precisely. I took the matter up with the Ducal Guard. They claim they found nothing, but I'm not sure they even bothered to look. What's left for me to do? Should I sniff about the cemetery myself?
How much will I get for this?
How much would you like? I don't believe I have that amount. What would you say to a festival discount? On account of the, tourney?
You're offering me like next to nothing.
Agreed.
Fine, I'll tend to it. Any victims? Someone go missing recently? Or are we just talking noises?
No one's come to harm, thank the gods. Why? Do you think it might be a monster?
Could be, but doesn't need to, though. Might also be grave robbers, tramps. Remains to be seen.
I can't rightly say what would be worse. Whatever the case, Godspeed.
Hopefully everybody's having a good Easter. I am not doing much. I'm gonna have some leftover spaghetti that is so spicy it may murder me. Because I accidentally confused my cayenne with paprika. And I am potentially gonna make a cake for the Nailed It challenge. I might do that tonight, actually. Depending on how long we're playing. Talked himself to death? Why do I hear bees? Wouldn't be a fire kitty if you weren't breathing fire. Be fairy, yeah? Collector of Witcher Blades. Only had one, but he tried very hard. More fire. Don't be an idiot. We all know you were her lover, but remember she was also the leader of our gang, and that's what really counts. We never got our share for knocking over that jeweler. So burying Selena with all the loot is pure jackassery. Those treasures belong to us all. Where the fuck are the bees? There we go.
Inscriptions in Elder speech. Salvation lies not in Dol Nevde, but in our hearts. Glory be to Eldarin. Professor's journal's long gone. Guess somebody else found out about it too. Should look around, see if I can find something else. entrance. Narrow and shallow. Somebody's small, light. Woman, maybe? Wonder where they lead. Professor certainly can't do much to help me with my search.
Okay, so that's that. Come on, Satar. Just what don't you fucking understand, you fucking... She said to her cat when it refused to fetch a stick, working her into a fetal rage. Oh god. There was a quest here as well, so we might do that while we're here. Okay, so not that one, but what about this one? Eh?
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Oh, there's more cemetery up here. That makes a lot of sense.
And he's to save us from the
Can't hear anything, but might want to look around anyway.
When the Duquesa laughs, it's no laughing matter.
I see a red.
Smashed padlock. Someone broke in.
Okay.
Ah, beetroot and climax.
I like how everybody's mourning and I'm just running around, knocking it at everybody.
Scrawny, grey-haired, ill-favored.
Tracks?
We go this way.
Trampled grass and... bloomers. Not the kind of moaning he meant, though.
How do you know?
Graves dug up. Thing is, grave robbers don't usually wail and moan that much. Lots of tracks. Not much I can glean from them, though. Gotta come back after dark.
Okay, so after dark. I love fire. Have I said that before? Isn't it like 1 or something? I thought it was like a really early one.
Noises could be coming from grave robbers. Can't know for sure, though. Need to wait till after dusk to confirm.
Oh, there's a cat in here. That foolish flatulence fluffer Bruce has tried to cheat us again, but he won't get away with it this time. Take a pickaxe and a shovel and pay our dearly departed boss a visit. Her kitty face was hideous to look at even when she was alive, so the very thought of looking at it now she's dead gives me the bloody runs. There we go. Ooh. Okay, so we'll go back up. We'll meditate till night. Oh, one was should I shoot it? I can't remember which one the fire one is.
Fighting. Noises coming from the catacombs, it seems. So, noises coming from here. Not a soul. Strange. Doesn't look anything like a grave hag's lair either. Here lies Margot de Corentin.
Oh, is it a couple that's like fighting even in death?
The wall.
Kind of funny.
Gold. Can't be grave robbers. None worth their salt would have left this. Pretty fresh. Funeral wasn't too long ago. Louis de Corentin. Died on the day of St. Zoetham's remembrance. Noises started right around then. No sign of monsters or grave robbers. Bit of a mess, that's all. Maybe this isn't the spot after all. Strange. Noises clearly coming from that tomb. Impossible. Something's not right. Need to hide, see how things play out.
You'd rather lie about all day, flipping those cards like some dwarf. Disgusting.
Far better to stand at the door of Lepioda's temple, mumbling prayers from dawn till dusk.
Ingrid, I prayed for you. that you would cast off the yoke of gambling.
Yeah, I was right.
Fine job you did of it. Seems the gods had also heard enough of your cackling. And you? Why are you here? This is a private conversation.
What's this argument about, anyway?
Sod off! Not your concern.
Could help you resolve it.
I know not your name, but you must help me. I refuse to spend eternity at the side of this heathen. Remove him from my crypt at once!
Slow down. What's the problem?
This is my crypt, and this saintly shrew harangues me even in death. An eternity of nagging. The misery!
I was blind and a fool to marry him. He's a slave to the cards, prepared to wager his own child on a round of Gwent.
Once, damn it, and as a jest.
Oh,
How many times
jeez.
must I explain? And who sank our fortune into some silly statue of Lebioda?
Piety. That was my cause. The prophet immortalized would have transformed this land of blasphemy and betting. How was I to know it was all a fraud?
Because I warned you some 500 times!
Quiet! Shut up, both of you! Who does the crypt belong to, rightfully?
Must you ask? It's mine. My family's. The de Corentins. Are you illiterate?
True. But my dowry served to repurchase it from those you owed.
Look, if there's to be peace and quiet here, one of you's gotta go. Need to move one of you out.
Yes. Take him. Please. Do so. And I shall tell you where I hid his lucky Gwent cards.
What? I knew it was you. And now you would evict me from my crypt, then pay for the deed with my cards. Blast it all! Had I those very cards at the tournament in Belhaven, I'd still be alive. It's your fault, you pox incarnate, that they stabbed me to death.
They murdered you for your debts. I had nothing to do with it.
Come, I heed this good book-thumping wench. Mind, I know well where she hid those cards. I'll tell you myself, as soon as you've removed her.
If you knew where she hid the cards, then why would it be a problem? You could have just gotten them yourself.
Alright, gotta move one of them out.
Taking you out.
Thus spake the prophet Lepiota. Thou shalt not play for coin.
After which he promptly added, for you shall have none. I see you fell for that pious tart's dribble. Drats! Ah, well, then listen. I've a request. Be a good fellow and set me in the chamber of the Gwent Friendship Society of Beauclair. It's just round the corner.
You a member?
That's just it. I was not. But I would have dearly liked to have been. And joining them in death shouldn't bother anyone.
Certainly doesn't bother me. I'll do it. Where's this chamber?
Once you enter the catacombs, go straight. The chamber will be on your right, near the corridor's mouth, and I thank you.
Deeper in the catacombs. Right, let's go.
That was unexpected. I mean, I mildly expected it.
Chamber Louis mentioned. Gotta be.
You'll not find wood here. Not paying work, that is.
You gents also looking for that Gwent club?
What the poking devils? Who are you? Who sent you?
So many questions, so few answers.
Blimey, we're the plumbing philosopher. Get the smarmy cat diddler, lads.
If I only had a crown for every time a bunch like this.
Kill the grave robbers! Then rob the grave! I mean, usually they have at least one crown, so he's sort of rich because of it. Yeah? I mean, I have a lot of money.
Done. Now where you got those cards?
Leave the city through the Cooper's Gate, then veer right. Our house is easily recognized. A tree adorns the sign above the door. I buried the chest in the garden, beneath the rose bush.
Tree on a sign, rose bush. Think I got it.
Cool.
Might I ask what you did with Louis? True, he knew nothing in life but Gwent, but I would still prefer he not spend eternity in a ditch or privy.
Don't worry about it. Found him a nice place. Ought to feel right at home. Farewell.
Okay. So... now we're gonna go back and do this.
Stocks and the whip await those running riot. Our duchy values...
Damn it. Trail breaks off. Wonder if the grave robber learned more than I did. Won't learn anything else here. Map Yen sent me will have to do. Also, Epitaph mentioned both Ellerin and Dolnevde.
Stocks
Valley of
and
the
the
Nine.
whip await those running riot. Our duchy values peace and quiet.
Witcher.
Okay. Oh, this map is pretty big. Okay. So...
Site marked on the map's all wet now. San Retour flows through there. Must be where the Valley of the Nine once lay. Need to explore the location.
Okay. I still want to do this one.
The Duchessa's darling.
Out of my way, dude.
cemetery ought to be real nice.
So that's why the reward was so small.
To sleep in my own bed once more. The clogs has grown intolerably loud. The punters bellow like men possessed. One madman especially, always shouting, "Order in, order in." But tell me, at the cemetery, what was it? Beasts, as you claimed?
Yeah, really tough, demanding fight. Barely made it out alive.
Is it your codex? Forbids you from revealing the details? For the best, I dare say. There's a small premium for you. You've earned it.
Witcher, please, sir, find that beast.
Ducal guards full of things that worry not and drink, drink, drink.
It's a dog's arse.
Don't crowd around.
Oh.
I see quests.
Disperse! The exhibition of the Reginald Aubrey Monument will remain closed.
No half-hearted.
Please disperse!
What's this?
The exhibition is closed.
What's this about?
Oh, Lapiota, give me strength. I can't bear this, please! I believe I've been clear. No presentation today. Oh, wait! Are you not that famous witch of Geralt of Rivia? I believe I have work for you.
Is that woman
What kind of
petting my
Work
horse?
related to the monument to Reginald Aubrey. The matter is a delicate one, but mind you, I pay well. Alas, I can say no more at this stage. Interested?
The statue. Just tell me, what's the problem?
A picture's worth 1,000 words. More, I dare say. Come with me. I'll show you. Here it is. Our pride and joy.
He's
Reginald
naked.
Aubrey. A giant among lovers. A poking, puncturing swordsman. And atop all that, an unrifled tittler of harps and other things.
So what's wrong with it?
How should I put this? It's lost its jewels.
Off a statue.
No ordinary statue, mind you. The sole monument made using a cast of the great Reginald's own genitals, certified and authenticated. Sprung directly from his loins, they grant all who stroke them unparalleled virility. All who buy a ticket, that is. Thus, you must retrieve those stones.
They were using a lot of genitalia puns. And I was not expecting it to go here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Someone wanted them nuts. Oh.
Any idea when the theft took place?
It must have been mere hours ago. I guided the last group through the exposition quite recently. Stones were very much in place.
Got any suspects?
Considering the vast potency of Reginald's prized pouch, everyone's a suspect. Who would not want it for himself?
If it was an actual cast, though, that statue is larger than life. He either would have had to have massive junk, or it would look oddly disproportionate on that statue. Yes? No?
Need to look around. Might find a clue or two.
Do what you must. As long as you return grasping
Who does things like that? It's just nuts. Balls of steel. Oh my god. Oh my god, Max. I hope. Is that the.
It must.
Okay, it's wood. Goodness gracious, great balls of granite. Oh my fucking god.
Some are straight and clean. Precision castration, I'd call this.
Oh my god. Like, if that's an actual cast, like, I'm so confused.
Dried bloodstain.
Look how huge that is.
It must.
Piece of coat fabric caught on the nail. Heavy on cologne.
This is South Park levels of ridiculousness. I'm doing this quest.
Don't worry.
I just like how he was mentioning, like, people pay to stroke the balls. In order to increase their own virility. Like, what the fuck? Can you imagine? I say can you imagine, but you know that there's people that would do that if somebody actually came up with something like that. Oh.
Scent leads to this door. Oop. Sorry to interrupt, I guess.
This is not what it seems. Word of honor. I tripped, rolled, tumbled, and landed where she
Oh
already
god.
landed.
Hughes, that's not him.
I swear, this is all an unfortunate coincidence. A series thereof. What?
That's not my husband.
You mean, not your husband? Who are you? And why are you in my home? Out! Now! Or I'll summon the guards!
Watch your tone, Gramps. Just here to talk.
I believe we have nothing to talk about.
Oh, we do. We do. Just to kick things off, you're in great form for a man your age.
I eat well, start the day with a glass of wine. That preserves a body wonderfully.
Interesting. Might try it. Say, ever heard of Reginald Dobry, his statue?
Everyone in the city's heard of it. Reginald's a paragon, a national hero.
That's so. You seem well informed, Hughes. Maybe you know who stole Reginald's testicles.
It's a lot of exercise.
I can explain everything. This...
Rosalinda, I know you're in there. You and that fancy pants of yours.
Oh no, not him too. This really is not my day.
Got you, you rogue! Prepare for a shellacking, Scallop! What the laugh's this? Rosalinda! One, I could forgive you, but two at one time! Take me for a fool? I'll teach you to fish in another man's pond!
Got no time for this. Go home.
Yes, that'll be best.
You were hoping you would go there? Oh my god.
I don't know you, but that would have gone horribly for me had you not intervened. I thank you for saving my skin.
So, time to talk.
Rosalinda, my dove, please allow us a moment. All right. I admit I stole the stones. And you will never believe it, but they were. Today, Rosalinda and I, well, 3 times and counting.
3 times? Impressive.
Isn't it? At my age. That's more than the entire last decade.
All the same, you stole those stones and you gotta return them.
Give me a second, guys. I smell something and I need to make sure that
we might strike a deal.
it's not something bad.
Let me
As soon as I get a chance.
I'll pay you. Grant me this, I beg you. They've made me young again.
Give me a second, guys.